We all know fireworks are an Independence Day tradition. You might be putting on your own show, but officials are urging everyone to celebrate safely and use only legal fireworks.
Yeah, and Denver 7's Katie LaSalle joins us live from South Metro Fire Rescue with a good reminder of why we need to be careful. Even with those legal fireworks, you know, the wind kicks up, Katie, like it is right now, and those can cause some serious damage.
Absolutely. Fires are started, people get injured, which is why you want to do a demonstration with South Metro Fire this morning to just give some reminders on how to set these off safely. Joining me now is Eric Hurst, PIO at South Metro Fire and Rescue. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Of course, thanks for coming down.
So some basic safety tips before people celebrate at home this 4th of July. What would you recommend?
Yeah, first and foremost, check with their local law enforcement agency and make sure the fireworks that they're planning to use are actually legal to use. There aren't any burn bans, there's not a red flag warning. Once they've established that the fireworks they have are legal and they're deciding to set them off, we want them to do it in an area like this where there's nothing around us that can burn. We're at the Fire Department Training Center, we're surrounded by a concrete pad. This is a safe place to set these off because just because they're legal doesn't mean they're not safe. They could actually still start a fire. They emit sparks, and things like grass, bushes, trees, that kind of thing could easily catch fire from this.
Absolutely. And while we are standing in a safe place, will you give us a demonstration?
You bet. We're keeping the wind in mind. That's at our back.
Windy.
So that's been kind of tricky this morning with trying to get these started up.
Yeah, we had a little snafu in the 6 a.m. hour, but this is...
Yep, there we go.
Here we go. Yay! America! Oh, that's great. And really, it's basically, nothing that leaves the ground are typically safer and okay and allowed.
Yeah, exactly. So what we see right now are sparks flying off of this. This is a legal firework, but it still could be starting a fire.
Right.
So one of the really important things that we have with us is this bucket of water. If the worst happened and there was a fire around us, we could use that water bucket to put the fire out. Yeah, so we can see those dark marks on the ground.
Yes.
Imagine if that was in mulch or grass, that could easily start a fire, right? So this is a safe spot where that's not going to happen. We had our bucket of water in case a fire did occur. And most importantly, now that we're done using the firework, we want to use a gloved hand. Ideally, we would wait longer to grab this, make sure it's cool, but I know I'm going to be safe with my gloved hand. I'm going to pick it up at the base, take it over to the bucket of water, dunk it in there. I can hear it bubbling from all that heat.
Good.
All the fireworks that we use, we want to soak in a bucket of water overnight. Keep that out of the house, outside, away from anything that can burn. Let those soak overnight. And then when you get up in the morning, they're nice and soppy. You can throw those in a double trash bag, throw it away with your garbage, but then we're not worried about something catching on fire overnight.
Eric, thank you. Wonderful tips. Really appreciate you spending time. And that was fun to watch that get set off.
Yes, definitely. The safe way to do it.
Yes, so please, everyone, have a safe and enjoyable 4th of July. Reporting from Parker, I'm Denver 7's Katie LaSalle.
I was a little bit worried for our Katie there for a second.
Like a lot of smoke.
There was a lot of smoke. She's there with an expert, so we know she's safe.
I don't think the other one went off. Katie, check the other one. I don't think it went off.
Yeah.
Throw water on it, maybe.
It didn't go.
Yeah, it didn't go.
All right.
If only we could
there
all
you
set
go.
fireworks off right in front of a fire truck. That would be the safest spot.
That's the safest spot to be.